Hello, this here is the Bowie combo set by Uncle Henry. I had to get my hands on one of these to share with you all. Because if you like traditional knives, this design has been around for a long time and it has been proven to be a great camp knife, great hunting knife, and as well, even a fighting knife. Now, this one here, it comes with your leather sheath, but it also with two blades, as you see. Smaller blade for smaller tasks, and then a larger one for your larger duties and tasks. So I'm going to show you this sheath up close because I don't think the pictures do it justice really. This sheath is a well-made sheath. It's riveted, as you see, and it is done rather well. Now, I recommend when you take your blade out, make sure you fold the side of your cutting edge down. That way there, when you pull out your blade, you're not cutting into your strap. That there is the larger blade. And this here is your smaller blade. I'm going to push that down out of my way and then pull that out. That's your smaller blade there. Now I find that it's easier to put your smaller blade in and take it out if you remove the large one. Now to put that in, I have to go way up here and push this in. I'll push that down, make sure I don't cut it, and push it in and then fasten it. That's the way I have to do this. Otherwise you can cut into your strap. It snaps on there tightly. It does not move. And then you have your larger one that you're going to want to pull that out of the way as well. Slide it in. It's a tight fit. And there you go. Now, this should loosen up over time. Right now, it's a tight fit, like I said. So when it's on your side, you're not just going to be able to slam it in there. You're going to have to take a little bit of care. So this here is the larger blade. And it's your classic Bowie design. It has a brass handguard and pommel with staglon scales. Staglon is material to simulate staghorn scales. So it's a plastic material they use just as a simulation or a look of a real horn on here, as the traditional Bowies had. So the blade is 7 CR17 MOV high carbon stainless steel. It's a decent steel. It's not the best, but I have seen it do some amazing things and it holds up well. This one here has a pretty good weight to it. It's balanced pretty well. It should make for a decent camp knife, and we're going to test it a little bit just to see how it works. If you like the traditional look of a Bowie, this set is a sweet set. Now a Bowie knife had to do chopping at one point or time. Light duty chopping. Something like this here, you should be able to chop pretty well because it was used for many, many different things. So we're going to just see. Now this here is birch and it's half frozen. So it does chop, and I don't have any dings in it, so that's a good thing. It's hard on the hand right in here where this is square, so you could fix that if you wanted to, but these are not really a chopping blade. They were a lot of times used as butcher knives and dressing big game and so on, and plus they did chopping and so on with it. But this one here is a little bit light for it, although you just seen I got the job done. Now I'm going to need a baton. Because I'm going to split down through here with this to test it out. We'll see what kind of blade this is. It is a full tang blade. And right now, as you see, this just wants to keep going in circles. It's a knot right here. See if we can get, there we go. I want to see if I can cut through that knot. There we go. Some power in it and behind it, just to see what this is going to do. It's working really well, actually. It will baton, that's for sure. Let's try some carving. This has a little choil right here where you can put your finger to get up closer to carve for your fine carving. And also see that this here has a hollow grind on it, and I'll show you the full tang. And as you see, the full tang actually goes right past your handguard and your pommel. Grab something else. That's actually a little drier, and you can see that it does really well. So the large blade does pretty well. This one here, it's a little bit small, the handle, because this one here is meant to do small tasks. Be a great skinner, gutting fish, and doing small chores around camp. Now I have to say, this one here definitely feels better and cuts in better for carving. This one here also is a thinner blade, and it has a hollow grind, so it cuts in deeper in the wood, and that's why it feels a little better for carving. The other one is a thicker blade. Works works nice. So this here, the blade, still the way it was when I took it out of the pouch the first time. There's no chips, there's no nothing. Me beating on that, the scales did not loosen. Works nice. Like I said, if you had gloves on, it wouldn't bother you. But this one square edge right here did dig in while I was chopping. But there's so much you can do with a knife like this. And if you like traditional blades, a Bowie blade, this here would be a good combo. Thanks for watching.